Hello, my name's Alan. I'm a sound engineer and photographer based in Hanoi, Vietnam. Today I went on a quick bike ride to a downed B52 from the Vietnam War. They hit it with Chinese anti-air missiles while it was doing a bombing raid on Hanoi. And it landed in a field at the time, but now they've created a lake and a statue around it to commemorate it as a war trophy. And on the way there and back, I had to go through an open air market, which was really cool. So let's go. Next we have Ho Chi Minh's mausoleum. In a later video, I'm going to go much more in depth on this building, but his mummified body is actually on display inside the mausoleum. I was just biking by it on the way. If you hear the whistling, it's a police officer telling me to get my bike off the sidewalk, so I could only stay there for about 30 seconds. I'm shooting this on an SMC Takumar 50 1.4 on a crop sensor, and this is a phenomenal portrait setup. You can really see it pop here. I'm going to talk about this a little bit more later with an even better example. I don't actually know what this is. Normally these gates signify there's a pagoda, but it seems like it was just somebody's house. I can tell that gate is at least 100 years old though, so maybe there was a pagoda there before. But there was one maybe 50 meters to the right. So, I don't know. You can see there's no real good way to get in here, especially with a car. It's just buried in these alleys. And this is a Sunday morning, which is normally pretty busy in the market. But there's always people here selling produce. Here's another great example of how much I love this as a portrait setup. I don't really do too much portrait photography, especially during COVID. I would love to get into it more, but you can see the way that it renders bokeh really separates the subject from the background, and you get a nice 3D pop, as cliche as that term is. If you stop down to 1.8 or 2.4, you can get a lot of sharpness while still maintaining that really blown out background. At 1.4, this lens gets pretty bloomy and loses a lot of sharpness, but even if you do a half click down, it takes away a lot of the issues. When I first got it, I would shoot with 1.4 a lot, but I've started keeping it at about 1.8. At night, it's really nice to have 1.4 though, and if I'm going for a faux macro look, because I'm using a Helicoid adapter, that's also really nice. When I'm on my bike ride, I make it a point to turn down every alley that I can't see the end of, and you come across these really interesting little spots. This one's not really art photography, but I want to know what's going on with her hair. It seems kind of excessive. All right, thank you for watching. There we go. All right, thank you for watching. I'm doing a lot more long-form content outside of these POV photography videos in the coming months. If you're interested in seeing more, I'd love a subscribe and vote in your local elections. Have a great day.